Now, speaking of kind, the entity has blessed us with one of the most survivor-sided maps in Dead by Daylight. There are a lot of really good options for treatment theater, and there's a couple of really bad ones. So those two lads, let's see what they decide to do. They're acknowledging each other's presence. I'm going to quickly check outside for a totem, then I'm going to go into the middle of the map. I'm leaving scratches out here, which is dangerous. Old mate's looking. He's going to work on that. I'm going to beeline right through the middle. I'm going to check this corner first, actually. Change your plans. Till I know what the killer is. Got another Jenny in the corner here. See if there's a dull. There's a negative on either of them. No totems have been accounted for. Check in here for a totem too. We're going to rotate in the middle and work on this generator. There might be a pallet around as well. We're absorbing information of the jungle gyms. There may be a totem upstairs or a chest upstairs too. While I'm here, we got a window. We got time. There's a chest. We'll take the chest instead. It's Michael Myers. I hear him underneath me, stomping around. Did you hear that little bit of music? Hear the breathing? He could take the hole behind me if he's smart. Line of sight's going to be my biggest weapon on this man to try and stop him from stalking. Listen to his heavy breathing. He smokes a lot. Line of sight, blocking. I need to not par them back to my teammates. That'll be a mistake.
I love seeing you play Survivor.
Alright, no bamboozle. Did he double step? He did not. We're going to cycle in and around yet again. Line of sight's very, very important. And try and keep it for as long as possible. Got a little bit of stalk out of me. He sacrificed one Jenny for this, though. We're listening right now. Can't hear him stomping around. His stomping is louder than his heartbeat, so he's a tunneler. Okay, so he's committing to this chase while in tier 1. So I can almost guarantee when he gets out of tier 1, he's just going to commit to me even more. He's lucky I haven't found like a really, really easy jungle gym to block a map. Line of sight, very important. So we're going to keep these side steps going. There he goes, back in that direction, and we go over in this direction. We're using line of sight, yet again, strongest weapon. Still tunneling, still chasing. Still overcommitting to a zealous chase that he should not be committing to. Cutting through, good for you, you're learning. I'm going to go wide. I'm going to cut off line of sight straight away by going wide too. Check through window. Bad play by him, he's just a follower. He's a tunneling, following Michael Myers. You hide, I'll keep running. Keep going, keep looping, keep chasing. I'm gonna walk inside him so he can't get out of tier 1. Okay, might have just gave him out of tier 1 then. Yeah, he just got out of it.
Feeling better.
Alright, so this man will tunnel me into the ground because of how long he chased. He's clueless though. He's clueless. He chased me for 2 Jennies, almost 3. I made a bad play. Looks like he's got Mono and Abuse, very small heartbeat. Now I need actual proper jungle gems to loot this man. He won't have time to get tier 3, so let's see what he decides to do. We take this wide. Paying attention to any form of information provided, like that. I need to make a decision, give him the god, or take a hit. Did you literally just sprint burst right? You're just gonna give him the free stalk. You're literally just giving him free stalk. I can't believe this, man. This is my game. I loop him like that for what? 4 minutes? 3 minutes? And he gets somebody just like that. That sucks, man. So I can't punish this guy for tunneling. I need to teach him not to do what he just did. Because that just cost it. Against good survivors, that would have cost him the entire game. He overcommitted to that chase. Rotating away. Little premature, he picked him up. We're coming right back in. Alright. Hey, Duke, thank you so much for coming in with the tier 1 resub for the 2nd month. Cheers, hope your allergies are getting better. Allergies are getting fantastically better, man. Thank you for asking. My jaw's feeling a lot better as well, as you can tell by the thousands of words coming out of my mouth. Thank you so much, man. He's got really good pathing by sounds of things. Might be barbecue and chili. Negative, he went through the center of the map, hence the heartbeat was getting louder. I thought he cut me off. He cut David off. This is them throwing in the tower, boys. This is them throwing in the tower, giving the killer the charitable win. Now he's looking for scratches and a reason to drop. Let's not give him one. He lost his tier 3. We saved this guy and we got a generator. That was like the best possible circumstances that could have happened. Jenny in the middle map still hasn't been done. I barely touched a Jenny. If I've touched a Jenny this game. Obviously we had that little tiny encounter. But this is just what happens when you commit to tunnels, chat. You commit too long to a chase and it's going to hurt you in the long run. I mean, All these Jennies have been done. I don't want to do the Jenny in the middle of the map. I think Myers is going to be camping. Megan's there. And I think he's going to camp because he gave so much time to me. I think if I didn't lose him, he would have just tunneled me and camped me to death. But we managed to lose him in time. He does have Modern Abuse or the Dead Rabbit. I think it's Modern Abuse. This is the best angle I could possibly get. Red Stain before it even came around the corner. So he's still got Ruin. I managed to loop him for quite a bit of time. He's down with the M1. That's twice he's down now. That's unfortunate for my ally. I don't really care about Ruin, but I really want to work on a generator. You see, the issue here is it looks like they've done the Jennies on the skirt of the map, but not the close ones. This is a really good jungle gym. I would happily take an M1 through the pallet more than anything. He's very tall, should see him coming to the right, and I can vault the window. If he comes from the left, I gotta go through the pallet. I can't make the window fast vault from the angle I'm taking. Unless he does a fuck up like that. Then I can medium it. You deaf? Hello? Did you not hear that? Myers? No brutal strength, confirmed. Out and through the back way. Gotta go check out his other generators. He does understand the rotation to Jennies by looks of things, but what doesn't he understand? Tunneling. Way too long to a chase. Sometimes you need to kill a player, I get that. But that player is not when you have 5 gens up, Ruin, and you're a tier 1 Michael Myers with 105% movement speed. Alright, bopped his tier 3 on somebody else again. He hasn't got much stalk out of me. He got tier 1 out. Well, most of tier 1 out. That means... In fact, no, he got the entire tier 1 out of me. Means he can tier up on me once and a half if he stalks me with just standing in the open. Because it's near the end of the game, I'm not going to give him the stalk. Realistically, giving him the stalk in some situations could be really, really smart. That's not one of these situations. Looks like Zenny's going to go down again. It's unfortunate. We're going to give this man a good reason to camp. He's going to come check on the Jenny. I need to give him this pallet or die. What do you think I'm going to do? Oh, that was way too early, brother. It's coming down now, you bet you're... You're 10,000 feet tall, bro. You're the tallest building in Australia. He's got Bloodlust, gotta give it to him. Looking for another pallet. If I had one here, he'd be in trouble. I don't have one. Oh, he lost his tier 3, that's important. Doesn't understand the loops that he's going for. Oh, I got stuck. That's so shit, man. See you later, nerd. All right, let's see what he decides to do. Oh, he's gone back to the Jenny. That was really, really lucky on my behalf. But then again, I got unlucky that I got stuck. Let's pay attention to him, see what he does. He rotates to the right. We go to the left. He's gonna go check on his other Jennies. We're gonna keep working on this. Remember, he wasn't tier 3, so that would have been an M1, and I still had Dead Hard. So yet again, Killer's biggest weakness. I didn't even get to pop that. Oh, get fudged. That's no ed, boys. That's no ed, because that wasn't lit before. I would have heard the crackling sound. He's going to get me with no ed. There it is, boys. Tier 3 and no ed hit. Extra dead. Alright. No ed's down. He got a double from it. Well, it wouldn't have mattered because, you know... I want to help them, but at the same time, I know this Myers has a bit of a thing for me. He asked me out on a date, and I said, look, mate, you're nice and all, but I just want to be friends, and that's just why he's committed to me. He had more commitment than my first girlfriend, I'm telling you right now. Feel bad for these two lads. I would go in and save, but I really, really don't want to. If it was someone else... Yeah, this guy's got the right idea. These lads are on their own, man. One dead... End game. Yeah, I think we should go, bro. I think we should maybe, you know, go have a ciggy, smoko, have a break, man. Sucks for the other guy being his first hook. We're on the opposite end of the map. Myers just lost his no-ed, has his tier 3, a player is dead, exit gate's open, he has no reason not to camp. So I don't want to walk into that with, like face first, walk into a Myers who tunneled me for most of the game. I don't want to walk into that, because I know I'm going to eat shit, and he's just going to face camp me. But GG is well played. We ended up pulling a double pip from that too from our rotations of pathing. We made one mistake when we got a little bit of a body block by the wall, but it was a good game. So unfortunately this guy had 2 items. He brought in plunderers even though he had an item with Ace in the Hole. Makes no sense. What do we have? We had Enduring, Spirit's Fury, Ruin, and Noed. We'll say GG. Well played. I would love to give this advice and say go easy on the tunneling next time. You wasted too much time, but he would take that the wrong way. I don't want to give him the wrong impression, but still. At the same time, he had the J Memorial and the Dead Rabbit, so he had the best 2 atoms he can have on Myers. Gives him faster tier 3 and tier 2, alongside a smaller heartbeat as well, making his 16 meter heartbeat, while in tier 2, 25% smaller. Tier 1 is still a 6 meter heartbeat, therefore 16 meter heartbeat, 24 is 16, you're looking at what, 3? 3, 6, 2, around 3? So he's reducing his heartbeat down a lot, you know, like 15, 13, not 15, sorry, 12, 13 meter heartbeat, and that's him moving at 115% movement speed. So he could be in deep trouble there. But regardless, guys, GG's, well played, it was a fun game.